So it doesn't matter at what part of society you're operating in. If you and I, of course, we both, we all, if we don't follow the principles Allah has given us, we will eventually and inevitably cause corruption in the land. And Allah has said in His book that don't cause corruption in the land. Don't cause don't corrupt the land. So this one of the evils we have in our society is greed, and the person who is greedy at an individual level, he's he's causing harm to himself and to the people around him. And this thing is not just restricted to individual people, that there are a few thousand people, a few 100,000 people who are just corrupted and they are causing corruption in the small area. That's not the reality. The reality is these individual people, when they get to a certain level of society, they start corrupting the entire earth, the entire planet. They don't restrict their corruption to a certain area or certain land or certain people or certain cultures or certain languages. They're global. They cause corruption on a global level. So this thing which we have, which were this evil, one of the evils we have in our society is greed, and greed is not just something which is operated and exists around a certain personality. It's global. It's global. We have these multi or mega banks, we call them the mega banks. We have these mega banks who are causing corruption. We have these multi-international corporations, multi-billion or trillion-dollar international corporations, which will do anything just to earn profit. And then we have these small investors, which will invest in these companies. Why? Because these companies give them the return of their money with higher interest rate or higher profits or whatever. The condition we are in right now, the condition we are in right now is, let me tell you the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to explain you the principle of ethical investment on global level. Why is it important for us, for me, for you, for everyone, to invest their money, invest their time, invest their energy in something which is pure, which is holy, uh, holy, something which is pure and beneficial for people. That's what I meant. Something which is pure and beneficial for people, which is not causing harm to society. And when I say society, I don't mean certain people, certain cultures, certain languages, certain religion. No, it's human being. It's human being. The investments we are making, whatever we are doing, the jobs we are doing, the businesses we are doing, the trading we are doing, the partners we have, whatever stocks we have, whatever it is, make sure that your input is not generating a lethal and corrupt output. For an example, the times we are living in right now, 2026, it's 17th of April 2026. While on the day I'm recording this video, we have been into the genocide of Gaza for I don't know the accurate numbers, but I think it's been uh, more than 2 years where this so-called state of Israel is committing genocide on the people of Gaza. And not only Gaza, they have now started, currently, they have not now started the mass destruction and mass killing in Lebanon and the surrounding areas too. So this is what this so-called state of Israel is doing. And then we have the Americans, American, the country, the system, not the country, the system. The American system, which is supporting this genocidal so-called state. Not the Americans, not the citizens of America. They are not supporting it. Not all of them. There are few Americans who are supporting this, but majority of the Americans are not supporting the genocide. The country, the constitution doesn't support genocide. The system does. And what do I mean by system? I haven't gained the entire knowledge of what the system is, so I won't say much about it. Hopefully, inshallah, in the future, when I get the exact, when I understand exactly about what the system is, and I can define and explain that, hopefully, I'll make a video in the future, inshallah. But this American system, which is operating right now, which has its claws on the American peoples and the American country and the constitution and the rules and whatever they are, that is supporting this so-called genocidal state. In what? In doing? In committing genocide, in killing people, in killing children, men, women, elder, young, anyone. These people are nothing to them. They are just, they have the right, they have the right to kill them all. My people. They have the right to kill them all. That's what they believe in. So, as for now, what's happening is this genocidal state, Israel state, what happens, what it is doing is it's issuing bonds. What are bonds? They are just some kind of legal documents which a country issues on the international market, that this is a paper and we need money. This is like a country taking on a loan, a country like taking on a loan, or a country giving some kind of investment scheme to, on a international or global level. So Israel issues a bond. That bond, that bond, in that bond, whatever they have written, I don't know about that, but they are asking for money, and in return, they are promising their investors or their lenders to pay back them the money with extremely high interest rates. Okay? All right. Now, everyone in this world, majority of this world, knows what Israel is doing right now. And Israel is asking for money amidst this genocide. What will it do? Is it rocket science to understand that that military operations required funding, and Israel is issuing bonds on the international market asking people for money to do what? We shouldn't be making assumption, but these bonds are known to be used for genocidal operations, killing. They are used for that. They are known for that. They're known for that. Now, who is investing? Who is giving money? Donald Trump is giving money, or Barack Obama is giving the money, or some Bush is giving the money, senior, junior. No. Are there normal Americans giving the money? Absolutely not. Who is giving them money? The banks are. The mega banks. They are the one giving money. They are the one buying these bonds. For what? We will get high interest rate on these bonds. We'll get high interest rate on these bonds. Knowing that the money which they are sending to this genocidal state will use this money to commit more genocide, to commit more bombings, to commit more crimes, more killing, more destruction, but they don't care. Why? A lot of money will come back in the face of high interest rate. And all of this nonsense is being done, being sold as something secured and good investment. Oh, this is a really secured investment. Just like what happened in 2008 during the financial crisis when the banks issued these mortgage backed loans. Yeah, they are backed by the real estate market. They are just secure and they are just very strong and nothing. The money is going nowhere. What are the banks doing? And whose money is that? The money which the banks gave. Whose money is that? It's your money. It's your money. Your hard-earned, honest living, honest paychecks, which you earned by going on to some 9 to 5, or even you must be doing some hard labor work, or even you must be doing 2 jobs in a day. But you will never support a genocide. You had no choice but to keep your money in these banks. So you kept it. Now, what are these banks doing? They have the right over your money. What are they doing? They are giving your money to these genocidal state in the name of good investment, in the name of secured investments. Now, will this bonds which these banks have purchased, will it bring profit? Yeah, these things, they will bring in more money. At what cost? At what cost? Genocide. That is the cost. How many people are willing to pay that cost? The people on whom it is being done? Do they consent for that? No. The American people whose money is whose money is in these banks, will they agree that their money goes to some genocidal state to commit genocide? No. Inshallah, no. The principle Allah gave us in the Quran. If whatever you are doing, there are some benefits in it, but the sin is greater, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. So this principle, we can see this principle on the global level. On the global level, in front of our eyes, on our screens, from the past 2 years. And from the past 2 years, it's been trending. It's happening for more than 70 years. And And this is not a new thing that these banks are buying the bonds. What happened in World War One? Wars will collapse under their own load and burden because military operations require hefty amount of funding. So what did these banks do? During the times of war, they lend money to the countries which are in the state of war because they need money. They are in a state of war. So these banks keep lending them your money without even asking to you. In return of high interest rates. Why would these banks or such international corporations ever will want wars to stop in this world? Why? If they didn't knew about where their money is going and how is it's being used, we could have given them a benefit of doubt. But they know that their money, that the money which they are sending, will be used in killing and destruction and mass destruction. Doesn't matter to they don't care as long as they're making money. It's making them money, so it's all good for them. The principle was, if whatever you are doing, there are some benefit in it, but the harm is greater, you shouldn't be doing that. On a personal level, it might reflect as some really, really good investments, secured investments. But actually, those investments are going in some kind of armed company, in some kind of arm manufacturing company, in some kind of alcohol industry, or pornography industry, or some kind of filthy industry, which is causing harm to society and human beings. You shouldn't be doing that. On a global level, wars, lending money to countries that are in the state of war, lending monies to third world countries that are drowning in debts and poverty, and you are lending them money in return. You're asking them high interest rate. They're already in miserable state, and you're making them more miserable by lending them money on high interest rate. Why? Because it's making you money. That is this principle. That's how we can see this principle being neglected. The benefit is good. Money will come, but maybe the sin or maybe the harm will be greater. Neither am I, nor should you be doing anything which has some benefit, but the harm and sin are greater. I hope this video helps.